Welcome back here to the Daily Plus Live. I'm Christy McDonald. We are live in Dearborn at the Henry Ford Centennial Library, and it has been a wonderful day so far for our Go Forward event, working here with the Michigan Donor Family Council and also with Gift of Life Michigan. So joining me now is Dory Dills with Gift of Life Michigan. Thanks so much for being with me. These blankets, I mean, we've already made 34 of them, and they just started at noon, but really a beautiful gift for families who are grieving and remembering someone they love.
Yeah, it's such an opportunity. We're anticipating by the end of the day to have maybe as many as 400 blankets, over 700 volunteers. And these blankets are incredibly meaningful to donor families. They really are something the family gets to take home from the hospital. We've draped the bed of the donor with these blankets, and then the family takes them home, and they become just a tremendous keepsake for them for the rest of their lives.
The work that you're doing with the families and the council, and then being able to distribute through the hospital systems that do all of the transplants. I mean, these are also very, I would say, it's got to be very difficult conversations to have with families, but to say, look, these are made by the hands of people who don't know you but are sending love.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we provide them a little history of how these blankets get made, and actually a lot of the volunteers here today have some relationship to donation. Either they have a family member that was a donor themselves, or they know someone who received a life-saving gift for transplant, and they're here to pay it back to future donor families, which is incredible.
And I think the one thing about, we've talked about, there are people with so many stories here, and there's the community and the togetherness of being able to do something together with our hands for someone else that we may never meet. But this is also awareness of organ donation and people who think that they maybe can't donate organs, but it's also tissue. Talk to us about what people should be thinking about in terms of signing up for organ donation.
Well, the first thing they should do is pull out their driver's license and check and see if they have that little red heart on their license. And if they do, they're registered, and we're thankful. If they don't have that heart, they can certainly sign up today. They can go to our website, or they can go to the Secretary of State's website. But they should all sign up, because we don't want people to say, you know, I have this medical condition or that medical condition, because people who need these organs are dying waiting for an organ transplant, and the probability that we are healthier than those individuals is pretty high. So don't self-select out. Just sign up in the registry, and should something happen to you, we'll make those medical decisions at that time.
Yeah, this is really amazing to see a turnout like this. I mean, what are the stories that you'll take back to the staff that you're working with?
Well, first of all, that WDIV put out the call for volunteers, and over 700 people have signed up today to come make blankets. And as part of that registration, they shared with us the most meaningful stories about the donor and their family, or the person that received that life-saving gift. And you just never know when your world is going to cross paths with someone who needs an organ transplant. And I just think the community has really responded strongly, and we're just thrilled to have everyone here.
Well, thanks so much, Dory, for all of your work as well, and we're glad that we could be a part of it in some small way. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So we're going to be here until 6 o'clock tonight, so make sure you check back throughout the afternoon, and then Local 4 News first at 4 and 5 and 6 o'clock, and then you'll be able to check in and see all the progress that everyone has made. Go ahead, Rowan, remind me what you just said. I couldn't quite hear you. Okay. Okay. So we're going to be here throughout the day. Rose said we have just a little bit more time, so I want to just go ahead and give everybody an opportunity who's working on a blanket to wave and say hello. And we want to say thank you guys so much for everything that you're doing to help us out here. And some people are concentrating so hard right now. You can go ahead and wave and say hello, or I'm as we're working really, really hard here. All right, so that is going to do it for us. Make sure you check out clickondetroit.com and stay with us here on Local 4 Plus, as you can see all these amazing people and how many blankets we end up making today for the Michigan Donor Family Council and Gift of Life. Thank you so much. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Daily Plus Live. You take care.